Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Speedbreaker and welcome to part 3 of my OBS tutorial series. Let's have a look on how to get follow alerts to pop up on your stream just as I have it right here. Now, by the way, it's test user here. This is not how it usually looks. It looks like this, so that's just a bug if you test your plugin. So you want to head over to nightdev.com, click on install for OBS. Now you want to download this here. You really have to have this CLR browser plugin to really make it work nicely with your OBS. And basically what this does is it enables you to grab a website and to display it directly on the stream without having to capture it with something like window capture. So basically you have to go over here, click on download. I've already did this, so we're just gonna say cancel. You have to open up the files here. Now here you can click on install bat. This will guide you through the installation of multiple programs that you're going to be needing for this CLR browser plugin to work. Just go through all of it, install all of it, and once it's done, it basically has installed you the CLR browser plugin already in your correct OBS folder. So if you go to Program, OBS, Plugins, you can see the CLR host plugin and the CLR host plugin DLL installed already in your folder. Now you have to close OBS and reopen it again for the changes to actually appear in OBS. And once you've done that, if you click on Add, you see the CLR browser appear here. Now, this is just a test if it works, and if it does, this is good. So basically what you need to do now is you click on Next, put in your username, and you can also choose a sound to be played when somebody's following your stream. And this has to be in the OGG format, so we just have something here. By the way, if you don't know how to convert to OGG, just fire up Audacity. We're just going to make a short clip here. You can click on Export and export as OGG file. So that's really straightforward. Just download Audacity if you don't know this program. It's just an MP3 cutting tool, just really basic sound editing software. Export as OGG and you can upload your files here. Click on Next. This will generate you a hosted URL. Click here, copy this, go over to your OBS, click on Add, CLR browser. Let's call it Twitch follower alerts. Put in your URL that you've just copied from Nightdev into here. Go over back, and as you can see here, it says the width should be 580 and the height 110. You have to set your FPS to what you're streaming with. I'm streaming at 60 FPS, so we put in 60 FPS. And that is basically already it. Now, if you click on OK, it won't do anything, basically. It won't show anything, so you have to go back in here. And if you want to see something, you have to add this plus preview equals true. And then it will show you the sound and everything. I'm not going to show it here because otherwise I'm going to get striked on YouTube because it's a song that is known. It was probably not the best idea to include the audio in there. But as you can see, it works. It shows me the follow-up. But that's really disgusting. And if you compare it to what I have here, wasn't this one, was this? It's really nicer. And this is a custom-made follower alert. And I'm just going to be showing you guys how to get a custom-made follower alert real quick. So head over to your Photoshop or whatever image editing software you have. Create a new file again with the 580 times 110. Or basically you can do it any size really. I just use the same size because I think it's a reasonable size to work with. And then you can add whatever color, whatever, really just do whatever you want here. And it's just like, it's a really gay color here. Tell it is following. And we're gonna need some other color here. There we go. And that's basically it. Save it under something, PNG. Go to imgur.com. Upload the file that you've just created. That one. Which is, oh my, where is it? Do I have the assets folder open? I don't have the assets folder open. Oh my. There we go. There we go. Just drag and drop into Imgur, and then you want to use this link here of your file and use this link on your URL here. So as you can see here, it's getting kind of a little bit tricky because it's like on 2 lines. You can see a link to an Imgur picture, and you just replace this that's given by Nightdev with your own. We're just going to remove the sound here real quick because I don't want to get striked on YouTube. And we're going to show it. And there we go. You see the file we've just created and uploaded is shown in there. Now this looks really disgusting, so we're going to do something about the fonts. Now to do this, you need to know a little bit of CSS, and I just created one, so we're just going to look at what I have created actually already. As you can see here, you have the CSS tab, and here you have to put in some overriding CSS. So that's basically the code that changes the CSS of the page that's opening. That's being opened by CLR Browser Plugin. I know it's kind of confusing at this point, but just do what I do and you will understand it fairly easily. So basically what you have to change here is, I don't like the font that they're using. They use like Impact or something like that. It's a real disgusting font. You have to put in whatever font you'd like to. You don't really need the important. It doesn't really change anything. And basically you can play around with what the text is doing. I put this code into the description below, so you can just copy paste it. But you basically can just play around with the values here. You can say how big the font is, or the font size, how much padding there is from the top. So if I put in 0 here, you can see the test user is on the uppermost. It doesn't really is it? Uppermost corner. It should be. Maybe there's some more padding or some more information. If I put in like 30. Ah, you see, it just moved down 30. So yeah, that did work. So I have had here something like 8. Where is it? There we go. 8 pixels, so it shows like a little bit below the border of our picture. But bottom line, if you want to have a follow alert to look like this, I will put the link and the code into the description below, and you can just basically download all the files and it will look just like this. Okay, now finally let's have a look on how to get this nice animated background on your stream. Basically, this is again a website which is imported into your stream with the CLR Browser plugin. So basically, let's go over to your assets, and you have to have some sort of a video going on. You have to have some sort of videos on your drive. For example, I'm using this one here. It's just an MP4 file, and you have to create a new HTML file. Let's do just test 1, open it up, and basically what you want to do is you want to copy this code here that I'm also going to be posting into the description below, paste it, save it as an HTML file, make sure to put in all types, save. And now what you have to do is you have to put your video file as the source. As you can see here, we have got test.mp4 as our source. Type video/mp4 if it's an mp4. If it's a WebM or WebM whatever file, you have to put in, you have to put in WebM. And that's basically it. Now, if I open up this file right here, what it does is it plays our test.mp4 in a loop, and it auto-plays it. So let's have a look at if this actually works. Let's see if we can find our test1 HTML. And as you can see, it will play the video in full screen, and it will just auto-run it, and it will loop it. So it will just keep continuously playing and playing. Now, this is exactly what you want. You want to go to OBS, add CLR Browser, and add the folder where you have put it. So in my case, this is YouTube assets, / the name of the website I've just created. You want to put in 9020 by 1080. Oh my. You want to put in 60 FPS. Boom. There you go. You have, that's what I just put up, your video that is now playing on stream. I'll just delete this again. This is basically what is right here. There we go. You have a video that is playing on your stream, and it's animated, and it will just keep continuously playing and playing. And I don't even think that it uses up all that much of your CPU power. So this is really, really an awesome way on how to include a video in your stream. Now, the really last thing I'm going to show you today is how to get a break screen to show just like this one. If I hit a key, for example, if somebody moves into my room, as you can see, this happens. Another scene is getting chosen, and my microphone is being muted. This is really important if somebody walks into your room and you don't want the whole stream to hear you talking to your mama. have a hotkey on your keyboard designed to switch screens. Now, how do you do this? It's really simple. All you have to do is you have to go to settings, hotkeys, mute, unmute mic with, I have it on F8 because I rarely ever use F8 in another instance. And if this will just mute your microphone. Now, if you want this scene to pop up once you're pressing F8, all you have to do is set hotkey. And there you go, you set F8. So whenever somebody walks into your room and you don't really want the entire stream to hear you talking to your mama, just press F8 and there you go. So that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope this helped you set up your OBS to make it look a little bit more professional, to have a follow alert here which looks just the way you want it. You can design this any way you want. You have webcams, you have text moving, you have music, you have anything. Your stream is as awesome as it could be. But as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate and post them in the comment section below. I will read all of the questions, and if I can, I'll answer all of them as well. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Speedbreaker, and I will see you guys in the next one.